By the age of 9, Sister Angélique knew she would devote her life to helping others. It was a German nun in her village who was her inspiration. Decades later, the sister is doing exactly that. She works in a remote part of Northeast Democratic Republic of the Congo, where hundreds of thousands of people have taken refuge from armed groups, including the Lord's Resistance Army, the LRA. With the most meagre of resources, literally a bike in her 2 hands, Sister Angélique has helped more than 2,000 displaced women and girls who have survived horrific human rights abuses by the LRA. Julie, not her real name, was 13 when she was abducted. 5 years later, she escaped and found her way to Dungu. During her captivity, Julie gave birth to 2 children and lived in constant fear.
When morning came, I used to think, this is the day I will die, or maybe tomorrow. If you prepared something and they saw a strange leaf in the food, they would say you put poison in it. They would say you're a witch, and sometimes you made a mistake, and they would whip you. If they didn't beat you, they killed you outright.
Julie is one of the many women who have found solace in Sister Angélique. The sister helps those who have fled, those who were abducted, or those who have lost loved ones in vicious attacks. Sister Angélique was also forced to flee, an experience that motivates her even more. Those who escape carry the scars of their ordeal, taken from their homes and carrying the stigma of the suffering they've endured. These women and girls would be lost without the support of Sister Angélique. She doesn't allow them to be passive victims. Instead, she gives them livelihood skills. She gives them confidence by telling them about their rights. It's a big day for Julie. It's her first lesson since she was kidnapped so many years ago.
On her first day of literacy classes, I thought that she was very diligent. Every time I asked a question, she didn't hesitate to raise her hand. My dream is that they continue literacy classes until they get a diploma, so they can fulfill their dreams they had before, either to become a nurse, midwife or teacher, and so that they can lead useful lives and find a job as they'd always wanted.
Monique, not her real name, was kidnapped at age 14 and is still haunted by the experience. Held captive for 2 years, she was raped and forced to kill.
Someone had tried to escape, and they told us to kill him. They gave us whips and told us to beat him to death. We hit him on the head until he died. Afterwards, they gathered us together and told us that if we tried to escape, they would catch us and kill us the same way we had just killed our brother.
After Monique managed to escape her captors, she found refuge in Dungu. She soon realized she was pregnant. That's when she met Sister Angélique and started attending her sewing classes.
The women always express their desire to sew. In my opinion, when they meet like this, they share their ideas and it makes them feel better. It helps them to open up.
For Monique, joining Sister Angélique's sewing circle was a godsend. She now supports herself and her son by sewing and selling school uniforms. For Sister Angélique, her efforts are simple, ordinary. But for these women who have nothing, it means the world. Although the haunting memories will never completely fade, they know Sister Angélique will always be there for them.
I consider Sister Angélique to be my mother, especially since I don't have a mother, I'm an orphan.
Patricia will never heal entirely. 2 of her sons and her daughter were kidnapped. One son is presumed dead and the other 2 children escaped but are psychologically scarred.
I try to forget with the help of Sister Angélique. When we came here, we heard that they were helping women, so we presented ourselves. She spoke to each and every one of us. I spoke with her, and she became the remedy that appeased my heart.
Monique, Julie and Patricia are just 3 women out of thousands who were helped by Sister Angélique. Sadly, there are so many more who need assistance. Undeterred by the scope of violence, hardship and misery surrounding her, Sister Angélique carries on her work, determined to do everything she can.
I will never give up. I will do my best to give them back hope and the possibility to live again.